What
Yeah.
about if you were on the other end of it and someone's busted out of their bubble, rangatahi's busted out of their bubble and come to your whare? Our responsibilities to give that message to them. It may be a hard message, but it's kind of one that we need to be quite firm about. Sorry, Deb, you know, you would normally come here and spend your day at our whare.
Yep.
But, you know, now we've got our Nan here. We don't want to put her at any more risk. Okay.
So I think it's really important, like, you know, if we pick up on the 6 principles and think about the tree parent, or what we call the backbone parent, and I think, you know, we just have to expand it a little bit and think about some of the key messages that Jacinda's putting out. You know, stay in your bubble, be kind. You know, if we pick up on that theme of love and warmth, and it's really clear, like, what collapses adolescence really is the thing when we do shame and guilt on them. So it's not about guilt tripping them, but it's actually being really clear with them. It's not confronting them. It's not saying you did a really terrible thing. It's just saying, hey, buddy, you know, this can't happen, and this is why. And I think the key thing there is to do it in incremental steps. So if your rangatahi is spending a lot of time in their room on social media, then how do you do it as a whānau where they're involved in some of the tasks and everyday routines that you as a whānau are doing? And so one of those key things is, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And so it's like, you know, even if you get them out of the room and say, okay, for 5 minutes, you know, every, I don't know, for breakfast, lunch and tea, you are to come out and we are going to do this as a whānau. And if they say, what? Oh, yeah. Say 5 minutes. That's all we're asking.
Help us out.
Yeah, exactly. So what you're trying to do is guide them in a way where they can come on board. So you're not saying, and then what you can do is increase the time, because, you know, and it's not day by day, it's just a little bit at a time, so that they get used to, first and foremost, okay, like, I have to spend 5 minutes in with my whānau. Oh my gosh, that's the biggest punishment you can give me. But really, in a way, we want to make it something that is really important for them. And some of those other things that you could try in terms of like that talking and listening is to have like kōrero tahi. Like, you know, you do, you know, and for some of them, like for some of the adolescents, if they haven't had an environment or a whānau that has actually sat down and begun talking, I mean, for the adults to say, you know, this might seem unusual at the moment, but actually these are the times we're living in. So yeah, mum and dad are home together, what, you know, however the whānau is constructed. And so we're going to spend some time checking in with each other. And so either pass toko around, pass a pounamu, pass something, so that the person who is holding it knows it's their opportunity to have a say. Even if they say, nah, nothing to say.
No comment.
No comment.